Welcome back to Crypto Talk. So let's talk about crypto. Where are we on the macro sense? Technically, we're right on schedule. We have a U.S. election coming up. Historically, 6 to 12 months after the U.S. election, the stock market goes crazy. Crypto follows suit. The election already happened. Crypto took off. We have an inauguration for the president coming in. I believe it's January 20th. Between now and then, we should see significantly higher prices for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not the only one that's going to take off. Alt season's about to take off. That's when everyone sees exponential gains. But I just want to remind people, especially those that are relatively new to cryptocurrency, how the rotation works. Very simple. Bitcoin's the first one to take off. This is the largest asset class. It's now the 7th largest asset class in the world, following Apple, Tesla, gold, and a few others. So once that takes off, it drives interest, as you see currently in other markets and other investors, and your grandmother and everybody else is talking about it. And they'll all start to invest. So the retail starts to come into the sector, while Wall Street's already been here with the ETFs. The IBIT ETF for BlackRock had its largest inflow, I think, ever. I think it was $5 billion on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever we hit 93,000. I think IBIT also hit that $40 billion mark as an asset class for its actual ETF. So once money starts rotating out, which I think will happen here in the next, I'd say 2 to 4 weeks, out of Bitcoin, people take profit. They're going to start rotating back into altcoins. And when I say altcoins, I mean Ethereum, Sui, Solana, Layer 1s, Avalanche. They're going to start looking into stuff that I've already talked about, from AI coins like Fetch AI, down to oracles like Band Protocol, Chainlink. They're going to go down the list. Pay attention to what the banks are investing into. So that's why I've been talking a lot about Avalanche over the past 6 months. Both Bank of America and Citibank are huge into Avalanche in terms of using their Layer 1 as their infrastructure play. So pay attention there. Gaming and betting are going to be huge. As I'm speaking and recording this, we have the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight. So you'll be able to, if not already, on your TV screen and or your computer screen, take bets live via certain apps. That's going to be interesting in the near future. So betting is going to be huge. Gambling is huge. Safeguarding your assets are huge. So companies like myself, Blockguard and Fusio, you're going to be able to do index funds, mutual funds, have your actual financial planner manage your actual crypto assets while you maintain custody. There's a lot of cool stuff coming to the space, and it's just getting started. The fact that Bitcoin moved, while even things like Solana hasn't even broken its all-time high, and same thing with Ethereum, is just the tip of the iceberg. Once things start going bananas, you got usually about 3 months before the top is in. I'm calling the top somewhere, and based on what I'm seeing right now, based on previous market cycles, I'm still calling March of 2025 is the top. That's based off of the March 2021 high, which in many cases was the real high, not the Scamwick top high of, I believe, November of 2021. So my deduction is about 1,430 days in between tops. That's how I got that number. What the price will be is irrelevant for me. Come late February, early March, if I see topping signals, I'm taking profit. At least 50% of my portfolio is gone. It's going to go into cash. I will leave some left to ride, but likely it'll be the rotation of smaller altcoins. So again, people who take profits in Bitcoin will rotate into the top 20 Layer 1 altcoins, and or the altcoins themselves from Ethereum downward, like I just talked about. And then below that, once the main altcoins, they take profit there, they're going to rotate into the meme coins. So meme coin season will be the last thing you'll see. So once you see the meme coin explosion, let's say SHIB and or Dogecoin does a 300 to 600% move in 1 week, that's your sign that that's the end of the market. At least that's what it was last time. I am speculative or skeptical that this time around is different because of the ETFs, which means I am expecting the top to happen in March, but it doesn't mean it's going to crash right away. I could see the big boys accumulate positions, hold price up while they fill massive shorts, and then they're going to short this thing to oblivion come the middle of June, July of 2025. So be cautious. I'll walk you guys through on the charts what I see, what's happening. I'll also pull back-end data and kind of see what the ETFs are doing. I'll show you what the long versus shorts are. On most of the exchanges, I have access to about 25 plus exchanges in terms of what they're doing. And you can kind of run down through things like Glassnode and other indications of where we are. I'm also watching for Coinbase to be the #1 listed coin on the App Store for both Android and Apple. It's about 2 days ago, it was number 17. So usually once all these little indications I'm mentioning, once they start to all ping and line up together, usually the top is in. So it's nearly impossible to hit the top, to sell the top. So your goal is to sell within 25% of the top. I want to sell 25% on the way up and then 25% on the way down. And then if you're going to hold a coin for a longer term like Kaspa, I think maybe a good long-term hold. Keep in mind too, I don't expect if Bitcoin has a massive blow off top and hits like 130 to just say $300,000, I don't expect the bear market low to be much lower than $60,000. So the prices we just had may be the next bear market low. So a lot of times these markets, especially Bitcoin, builds on top of the old high. So the previous high from 2021 was roughly, let's round up, it's about $70,000. So Bitcoin could absolutely just be sitting on 70,000 to 65,000 as the bear market low in 2026. And that's the one thing I am certain about, is the bear market low is going to be coming in at roughly October of 2026. So that's what I see there. And that's my quick overview as I'm running errands, running around town, doing stuff. So nothing I say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me here at Crypto Blackwall on Twitter, the Blackguard Discord. And if you need some private coaching and sort out your stuff, head over to my Patreon account. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.